Good morning, everyone. Hi, Carrie here from Texas. How are you on this new week? It's a Monday, new start, new beginning, new opportunities. You guys know how I feel about Mondays. Let's jump in here. I did have a very early appointment this morning, so I'm kind of running a little behind. Done a little bit already, but we're going to do some touch up. It was just enough to just not look ghastly with my first appointment this morning. So let's jump in. I've done some under eye and I've done some foundation and then just a little bit of powder, and that's kind of really it. My brows and a tiny little bit of mascara. So we're going to come in, we're going to finish today, and we're going to start now with some Joa concealer here. I'm going to put some of this Joa under here. And we're going to, even though I've got powder on already, this will blend in. I love, 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 love this concealer. It is, I think, one of the best on the market. And so we are going to grab my concealer brush and we are going to just blend all this out. Blend it up under the eye and then just sort of blend it out. And you can see already the difference there. Don't be afraid if you have to, like I did this morning, you have to just kind of get yourself a little bit together because you've got something to do, but you don't want to do your whole routine. Don't be afraid to come back in and add to it, okay? Just because you powder doesn't necessarily mean that your additional products are going to cake. It really depends on what you're using. In this case, this is one of the best, in my opinion. If you had powder on and you need to go back in and add concealer, this one, in my book, is one of the best. It doesn't cake, it doesn't split, it doesn't crack. It just does what it needs to do. It's that simple. Let's, because we've done some powder already, let's jump in now and let's add a little bit of powder foundation. This is my Fenty powder foundation, and I do love this product. What I'm doing now is I'm just going over the products that I already have on my face, and I'm covering up that concealer that I just put on. And we're adding a little bit more coverage with this powder foundation. I'm going to go right over my eyes because I'm going to redo my eyes. It is nice to have a powder foundation in your arsenal, especially in situations like today where I had a really early appointment. I didn't want to do my full makeup routine, but I didn't want to look horrible, so I just put a little bit of foundation on, a little bit of powder, a little bit of blush, and a little bit of mascara and some lip gloss, and that's it. So you can see, coming back in now, I have added concealer and I have added a powder foundation. That's Fenty. It's a great product. And you can see you can already see a difference in the application. Let's jump in and let's put a little bit more blonde. Adele brow product. This is the blonde that I'm using. And we're just going to jump in and sort of fill these back in a little bit. Just filling in the color a little bit. And then I'm going to come in and I'm going to put a little bit of wax on them. This is my Benefit Bang wax product. Just to get them to stay where I want them. And just brush that on. Looks good. Now, I found this incredible filter that online that I just have been really liking. I am not and have not been up until recently a fan of the really bright eyeliners and the bright colored mascara. But I found this amazing filter that I think is just stunning, especially with people with dark eyes, because it makes your eyes just pop. And it is a cobalt blue liner and a cobalt blue mascara. I don't have the mascara, but I do have the cobalt blue that I can use for a liner, and I'm going to today to sort of try to replicate that filter. Before I do that, though, I'm going to add a little bit more blush. This is my Milani Baked blush. It's in the color Dolce. And we're going to add my lipstick back. It is L'Oreal's Color Riche. This one is in, get you the color number 8. Is it an 8 or a 6? I need to check. It is 825 Bronzine. And you can see it's this sort of beautiful bronzy color, which I find incredibly flattering for my brown eyes. I do love how that looks. Okay, so let's jump in now, and we're going to use an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. It is Cookies and Dream, this beautiful blue. I love this beautiful blue cobalt right here. This one right here. And so we are going to use that as a liner today. And I'm going to use a very small brush, and I'm going to get some finishing spray. And we're going to spray the brush, and then we're going to dip the brush into the blue. And we're going to come in and we're going to put that right there on the lash line. Beautiful cobalt blue. Now, by getting your brush wet, you are picking up and controlling the application of the color, right? Because when it's wet, it goes on the brush better, and the application is much better. You get much better control of the application, and you can see how beautiful that is. Then we're going to come down below You might have to get a little bit of finishing powder to sweep underneath from fallout, but you shouldn't really have a lot of fallout because you are using it wet. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful blue. Oh, I just think that it's so stunning. And really clean my brush because I did get a lot of blue on that, so I want it nice and clean. Then I'm going to pick up another clean brush and we're going to come back under with this color right here. And we're going to go underneath the eye really well with that color. I want the blue to be the star of the show here, right? I want the blue to stick out. So we are going to come under the eye and really, and then over the eye, really use a light color to lighten up the under eye area. Same on this side. I really want it to shine. I want the blue to really stand out like it does on this filter. And I'm going to come in here and make sure we have no shadowing. No shadowing here in the corner at all. Then I'm going to use a little bit darker color for the lid. It is just a neutral sort of cream color. And I'm just putting on the lid. Same palette, just the neutral cream. I really want the blue to be the star of the show. And then just picking up the very, I'll show you the colors here in just a second. Just a little bit of a taupey color right on the outer edge right here in the transitional area, just to define the transitional area. I do not want it to take away from the blue. I do want some transition right here. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So I use this color underneath. Then I use this color on the lid. And then this color I used in transition. And then of course I used this beautiful cobalt to outline the entire eye on the top and on the bottom. Okay, let's grab a little bit of finishing powder and let's just blend in my blush. Up over. And then we're going to pick up our eyelash curler. And curl the lashes again. Now I am going to brush my lashes and I'm going to use a spoolie that I would normally use on my brows, and I'm just going to brush them before I add any more mascara to them. And this just sort of helps a new layer of mascara go on, not clumpy. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead, and because I don't have a blue, I'm going to find one because I really love the way this looks. But today I'm going to use a black. Won't get the exact same look as the filter, but I'm close because the blue is so vibrant that if I had the really beautiful cobalt blue mascara, it would be a dead match for the filter. But I don't have a blue, so I'm just going to use what I can and use my black here. Get close enough to the look without having an actual liner and an actual blue mascara. I have been absolutely fascinated by this filter. You know, it's fun to try these filters because you get makeup ideas from these filters. And this one I have just really been intrigued by. And I've got so many compliments that the blue looks great with my brown eyes. So I thought, well, let's see if I can reproduce it. And I will find a mascara. But for right now, this is close enough. Beautiful. I do love the way that looks. And when we put a little bit of gloss, let's put a little bit of gloss. Gonna just use my Physicians Formula Diamond Plumper. For a little bit of moisture and a little bit of shine. And that's it. That's how easy it is to do an update to a fast, sort of real quick, get ready with me. I don't want to look horrible when I have an appointment, but I don't want to do my entire process. I would tell everybody to invest in a dry foundation that you can use as a follow-up to putting it over powder that you've already got on. You can do a foundation and powder it, and then come back and use a powder foundation to freshen it up. That way you won't get any cracking. I won't get any cracking in the concealer that I've put here because I put the concealer on and then I put the foundation, the powder foundation. This is a wonderful, wonderful concealer, guys, especially for older, mature skin. It hydrates, it never cracks. It just is it's a wonderful foundation. If you find it, get a couple because it's very, very hard to find this. I buy the lightest color and I love it. So Joa, it is a Korean manufacturer and it is just, I think, one of the best on the market, especially for mature skin. That's it today on this beautiful new Monday, brand new week, brand new start. I hope you have a splendid week, everybody. Thank you for all the comments over the weekend. I loved hearing from you all, new community members and my current community members. You make my day. You really do. And I love to hear from you. I love your feedback. I do want to hear your feedback. I'm always willing to take constructive feedback that is considerate and not condescending and insulting. And that's what I get from you guys. So thank you for that. I love that. I really, really do want to hear your feedback. And I hope you have a splendid day. Remember, we're here to just help each other be the best we can every day. Be prepared, ready for those 10-second important first impressions that you only get once. And just to remind you, you can do anything you want with hard work, faith, love, and dedication. Believe in yourself more now than any other time in our history. It doesn't matter how old you are. Anything is possible at any time. More people in there, more people after 60 are starting brand new careers because they didn't feel satisfied with their first career. And I think that's fabulous. I don't want to sit home and watch TV in my retirement. Not that I can retire right now. I want to be active. I want to go places. I want to see things. I want to do things. And more now than ever, you can do that. All you got to do is really willing to work and believe in yourself. All things are possible. Remember that. Have a great day. Be safe. Always, always, please, please check your surroundings. Don't take anything for granted. There's a lot of evil in the world. Be safe. And while you go through the day-to-day, let's just stop for a moment and pray for all those families who have been whose loved ones have been victims of these terrible accidents in the last week. Pray for God's mercy and grace and solace, that their families can learn to live this new life without their loved ones. I just can't even imagine. It's a terrible, terrible thing. And if you would just take a couple of seconds and send a prayer of peace to these family members. Have a wonderful day. Get out there and hit your grand slam. Remember, it doesn't matter if you're 20, 90, or somewhere in between. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Remember that. Believe in yourself and go get it. Hard work, faith, love, and dedication. You can do anything you want at any time in your life. Believe in yourself. And that's what this channel is all about. Helping you remember that and be prepared for that. And to talk about one of my favorite things, makeup. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a blessed Monday. We are in February already, February 2025. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.